Greetings, everyone. I am Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. For today's Divinely Guided Rune reading, we're going into part 2 of the solstice or Yule rune reading. We went over the sun in Capricorn before, and now we're going into the moon in Virgo aspect of the reading. The moon in Virgo is from the 20th to the 22nd, and this is a beautiful time to really celebrate others and to really purify yourself. Virgo is the virgin, very meticulous in nature, and the moon represents our shadow aspects of self, what we keep out of the light. That's why when it's a full moon, we release, because the moon is in the light. We're found out and we release everything to the universe, and we start anew with our new intention. So this is a beautiful practice to get into right before that new moon. So this is really good advice from Divine that we're about to go through here today. And this is going to be all about this period under Virgo's influence that encourages us to align with logic and service, helping ourselves and others rise above the challenges. It's a time to release blame and address insecurities and focus on building confidence through practical interaction and meaningful progress. I'm going to ring the singing bowl as usual. We have the $2 note that represents uncommon abundance in our lives. As I ring the singing bowl, it simultaneously gives gratitude towards and invites more of that uncommon abundance back into our lives. I invite you now to take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Nice and slow, not forcing it all, rising and lowering like the ocean waves. This is beautiful Virgo, the Virgin energy with Mercury direct. Mars is still retrograde. Well, we just came off of that beautiful full moon in Gemini. Sun is also transitioning into Capricorn. What am I thinking? Going into Capricorn, the sun is, and the moon in Virgo at the same time. So this is more about that moon in Virgo energy. This is beautiful. There's also more information specifically about this moon in Virgo energy, astrologically speaking, and how it deals with runes during the Yule season in the description box below. So please, in every single one of my videos, I have something in the description. If you're not reading what's in the description box, you're probably missing out on a good wealth of information. So just putting that out there. As usual, we are using the handcrafted runes that I make here at Your Essential Practice. If you'd like to purchase a set of your own or a necklace, you can contact me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com, or you can visit the shop at youressentialpractice.com. In the energetic past position here, we have Fehu. Now, Fehu is the rune of abundance, cattle, wealth. This is literal abundance. So as you notice, as the rune goes up, so do the branches. They start growing new branches, almost like a tree. That's kind of indicative of, as you gain more cattle, so do you gain more responsibilities. You have to feed them more, provide more security, more pasture, a lot of things, right? So this is also with that abundance mindset. How it resonates with you, take it how it resonates, please, and leave what does not. But this is also the responsibility aspect of the new avenues of investment. Where am I going to spend the money wisely? This is coming from our energetic past, and rightfully so with the holiday season. Was I just holding this sideways the whole time? I apologize. So there we go. Fehu is that beautiful energetic past, rightfully so, because the holiday season, right? I myself have 2 sons that are, their birthdays, unfortunately, are right around Christmas and New Year's. So it is definitely resonating with me personally. And I do take this information that I provide and take it also into myself and apply it as well. In the energetic now position, similar as the last rune reading, Navis. This is now this, as it sounds similar, right? We're going down the path And now this log is blocking our path. So what can we do? We transmute that energy. If you want to look at more of what this rune is all about, check out that other rune reading, the Yule Part 1, that I just uploaded before this video. But this is calling us to address our needs, constraints, limitations in order to move forward. And that's the energetic now position. See, we have our investments and our wealth, and we're addressing our needs, hopefully wisely, with that wealth or abundance. So this could be abundance of love. Are you investing love wisely? Are you investing monetary things wisely? Mental energy. Are you pouring from an empty cup? Do you pour out of the cup for yourself first in the morning? You really ought to. You can't pour from an empty cup at the end of the day. So in the very near future, we have Algies. This is the elk rune, the George Michael rune. You got to have faith, baby. Yeah. It's the antlers of the elk that connect to divine. And with that divine connection, we know we have that divine defense as well. The antlers are also protection for the elk. So this is beautiful energy, knowing that you're divinely protected and you have that divine defense on your side. So whatever needs, constraints, limitations you're addressing, you are able to do so in the very near future here with that faith moving forward, coming from that place of knowing, right? That is beautiful. So let's get another rune for what's the best action to take for the best possible outcome. This is Raiho. This is the energetic movement of a literal movement. This is more indicative of a change of house, spouse, or career. Raiho makes us want to ride along with those energies. We can throw a pebble into the pond and try to block the ripple of that pebble with our fingers in that pond, right? But the ripples of that little wave are still going to hit the sides of whatever embankment and then come back. So resist as we may with this R rune, right? But really we need to be riding along with these energetic waves. As we're addressing our needs, constraints, limitations, and moving forward in faith, we're able to move in this divinely guided way in a lot healthier, meaningful steps with that communication, with helping others. Are you in service of others? All right. So our thoughts, feelings, and emotions right now on all of this for this rune reading, for this Virgo moon and the solstice season, the shadow aspect of self. We want some clarity. Yeah, we do. That's the whole reason why you're even here, isn't it? So this looks like an hourglass tipped on its side. And it's kind of like how time stands still and you have that aha moment, that epiphany, that moment of clarity, that moment outside of time when you're observing yourself as the ultimate observer. This is also that butterfly coming out of the cocoon. So this can also mean your metamorphosis, and that is additional clarity where you're transitioning from one sense of identity to another. Maybe old thought patterns, belief patterns, old ways of feeling no longer serve your highest good. When you're riding along with these energies, right, you have to let what does not resonate, R for resonate, fall off naturally. And as we do so, and we're just focusing on what we want to focus on, our goals, right? Everything else is falling off naturally. We gain that clarity naturally. We don't even have to try. It's effortless. When we're acting in divine's will, when we are riding along with those energetic waves, right? We have everything to gain. All right, so what do we have to risk losing here, the next position? This is going to be the rune of Therisas. This is Thor's hammer, or it could also be a mountain, or it could be a thorn, sticking aside. But either way, this is something that needs thorough action. It needs to be completed fully. You don't partially climb a mountain, you don't partially remove a thorn, and you don't partially swing a hammer. That hammer is going to build or destroy. That thorn is going to be totally removed and heal the wound, right? The wound would heal, or just stay and get infected if it gets broken off. If you don't climb the mountain fully, what are you going to do? Take a rest on the side of the mountain? What if it's too steep, right? If you slip off? Yeah, all these what ifs. So anyway, this is asking us like that lightning quickness. This has to be very dedicated and very swift, thorough action stuff. And this is right across from Navis. Navis and Theresas kind of work hand in hand with addressing needs, constraints, limitations. So these needs, constraints, limitations do need to be addressed fully and quickly, more now, right now. And this is what we risk losing if we're not moving forward in our faith and being divinely guided, riding along with those energetic waves, right? So what's the best possible outcome for today's divinely guided rune reading for this beautiful moon in Virgo and solstice energy? Iwas. This is the rune of endurance. This is a transmutable rune as well. This has no reversed meaning, but you can transmute this rune. This is the rune meaning yew. Y-E-W is what they used to carve bows to make successful killing shots over and over again way back in the day, right? So if you pull on the bow too much, it'll break. If you don't treat it right, it won't successfully be able to be pulled back at all. So this is definitely telling you that whatever abundance, wealth, and stability that you're looking at, this weathering the storm, the flexibility will be coming along with it. So whatever your worries were about this finance, right? F for finance, I'm having a big feeling this is about your finance. You're going to be able, because you're not talking about it, right? It's the moon self, it's the hidden self. We don't like to talk about this kind of stuff when we're giving gifts and it's that time of year and we're in the Christmas spirit kind of thing, or Yule spirit. So we're going to be able to endure, rest assured. Just ride out these energetic waves. You have nothing to worry about. You have this endurance solidified moving forward. All we have to do is ride along with these energies with faith. All right, and we will have our clarity. This is beautiful. This is great stuff, everyone. I'm going to get some more information from these oracle cards. These are crystal grid cards, good for this time of year while we're possibly looking at redoing our altars, or maybe just cleansing the energetic space wherever we need to. So Divine, please show us clearly. What message of clarity do you have for us today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. These, okay, we have two of them. We have wisdom, and this is the card for wisdom. And we have intuition. Wow. You know what? I really think that these are going to serve you really well. The wisdom and the intuition are really going to help with that faith. Being able to, even though you're like, yeah, I'm scared though. What's going to happen? I'm trying to address these needs. But you got to have faith, baby. You just got to have faith. I love you. The universe loves you. We got this. We can do it together. We're all in this together. I'm feeling the same way. All right? So with the wisdom and intuition, we can do this together. All right? We'll have that greater sense of knowing and that clarity with that wisdom and that intuition. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's read about these two cards. The first one we're going to do is intuition. Intuition is all about quartz, and it's you, it's strength, it's influence, it's, intuition. Quartz is the most abundant mineral on Earth. It's known as the master healer, and for a good reason. It amplifies everything it comes into contact with. So just having it in your presence is enough to raise your vibration. This card has a basic grid that needs something added to it in order to complete it. It is indicating that it may be time to ask yourself what you need. What is your intuition telling you? How can you look inside instead of looking externally for your answers? Right? It's time to take matters into your own hands and to make an intuitive decision. We use our brain and logic to make decisions, so when we hit a dead end, it's time to turn to our intuition. Sometimes the answers will not be black and white, but will be many shades of gray. You could go around for days or months trying to work it out, but when it comes down to it, you have to go with your gut. It's never wrong. You might have a strong feeling about someone or something, but are not confident you're doing things right. Always trust your gut instincts, as they're there to warn you as well as guide you. When you allow yourself to be guided by your intuition, you allow other possibilities to come to you that you may not have thought of. This guidance comes from a higher source, from your guides and your soul. This is the place you should always go to when it is answers you seek. Let you be the guide. All right, next we're going to read about wisdom. Wisdom is the stone of turquoise. Wisdom, protection, and power. Turquoise, adventuring, quartz, Herkimer diamond are also shown in here. Turquoise has been worn for centuries as a symbol of wisdom and protection. It can display stunning blues to blue-green and yellow-green. It is usually accented by another host rock flowing through it. The striking blue comes from copper within the stone, which is accompanied by aluminum. When other shades indicate there are other minerals with the turquoise, so it is quite porous and soft, and can absorb the oils from your skin over time and change color even. Turquoise has been used for centuries as a powerful protection stone, as it helps you to find your courage when you're going into battle. It is time to listen to the wisdom within your soul from someone who carries knowledge from years of living on this plane. Wisdom is gained through life experience and from situations you go through in order to learn something valuable. You will keep repeating patterns until the lesson is learned, so you must ask yourself what you need to learn from and what is being presented now. This plane of existence is one big hologram to flow from, which means that things are not happening to you, but happening for you. When you learn to view every situation from a different angle and understand they occur so you can grow, you can then take a different course of action or reaction, as re-action, not reaction like reacting, but a like doing it again action. Although you may not be able to control the other people you come into contact with, you can control how you react to the situation. When you look at an issue from a higher perspective or from a position of understanding, the situation will no longer have control over you. You will accept that it is as it should be and move on. When you don't allow yourself to be weighed down by your situations out of your control, you stand in your true power. You push through your fears and find yourself in a place of love, joy, and gratitude. That's perfect for this rune reading, everybody. This is beautiful stuff. Okay, now we're going to get one more card of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. I was just about to ask Divine, but it already gave me, Divine already gave us another card. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. I will honor my physical vessel that enshrines my soul. We're going to read about this card here. Health says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul as a reminder. Your body is a temple, and you are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate on this physical dimension to learn certain lessons, and if you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element to your soul's progress, and you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about nourishment and exercise. Sensible, right? You need to do it still, but don't overdo it, and don't overexert yourself either. You could be a sensitive being who must be conscious of your surroundings, because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things. Always make a ritual of protection and cleansing before you work with a client, or just bring your mind back to your heart throughout the day to rejuvenate. This card may also signify a desire to assist other beings through physical or emotional healing work. You may be involved professionally in the medical fields, bodywork, or psychiatry and counseling. Or maybe you're just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital disease, past life work may be of some benefit. So, health information for somebody out there who needs to hear it. I pray for everybody's health during this time of togetherness and celebration. All right, one last action for our rune reading, and that is pulling a chakra token as we do. So chakra tokens are going to guide us for our meditation. This is divinely guided. All right, and we have the beautiful sacral chakra. This is the one that I was looking for in the last rune reading. And again, if you haven't seen that last rune reading yet, please do so. The sacral chakra mudra is with both hands, and it's making binoculars with the first two fingers and your thumbs. So your index and your middle fingers and your thumbs, you're folding that over your thumbs. And then these other two, you're making little bunny ears, and you're putting these knuckles together and closing it on your wrist. So it's like this. For the mudra, again, starting off with a prayer position, we're making binoculars and doing that. Okay, again. All right, and we place this over our sacral chakra, and we'll go over that in a moment. The mantra, again, is VAM. If I haven't said that already, I apologize. The mantra is VAM. The color is orange. This is beautiful stuff, everybody. So 417 hertz is the solfeggio frequency for the sacral chakra, and it elicits detoxification of your cells and your environment. If you listen to 417 hertz passively, even in your home space, it'll remove negative energies. It'll help cleanse the space and kind of kick out some of that stagnant energy. And this is really going to be great getting into your creativity. And when we're in our creativity, we're inspired and we're able to have more faith and believe and get those aha moments of clarity while we're in our creativity. Because while we're in our creativity, we're not thinking in a box. We're thinking creatively, outside of it, right? And as our mind wanders while we're doing this, aha, clarity. So enjoy your beautiful solstice, everybody. I've been Eric Paulson with Your Essential Practice. If you would like a divinely guided rune reading from me personally, message me at youressentialpractice@gmail.com, or you can also visit me on the social media links that are provided in the description box below. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant day.